I want to talk about the self-soothing method for babies as somebody who is currently going through a little bit of a sleep regression with their child. I feel like the first thing that people say to you when you say like, oh, I'm so tired, the baby was up all night, is, oh, just let them cry it out. They'll go to sleep eventually. One, I want to say I did study this in school quite extensively in one of my classes. I am no expert. This is just information that I've gathered from school and from the internet, okay? Two, I want to say I am no stranger to letting my child cry sometimes. Like, let's say we're getting ready in the morning and we just need to get out the door and like she's crying because she wants to be held. We got to go to work. We got to go to daycare. So of course there are times where I do let her cry, but as far as letting her cry herself to sleep, that is something I do not do at all. So just to put it into perspective for some of you guys, self-soothing actually does not exist. What is happening when a child eventually stops crying is that they actually gave up hope that their parent is going to come get them. So no, they are not soothing themselves. They are not learning to soothe themselves. They're actually just giving up hope on their parents, which is kind of sad if you think about it, because they're a baby and they have no idea what's going on. They didn't ask to be here. To put it in short, babies do not have the brain development that we have in order to regulate their emotions, and we are actually teaching them bad coping skills. By self-soothing, they're actually being taught from a very young age that they can only rely on themselves, which is then going to translate into their relationships as an adult. So not only are we teaching them to not trust the only person that they should trust, but two, their body is actually creating more of the stress hormone than they would have otherwise created, and that can lead to a whole bunch of developmental issues. So next time you tell somebody to just let them cry or let them cry themselves to sleep, just remember that you are teaching your child to give up hope in you and also lose trust in the only person that they should trust. And again, that leads to all sorts of issues as an adult. Anxious attachment, yeah, look that one up. Anyways, that's my little food for thought on the self-soothing recommendation. I don't agree with it. Obviously, I would never tell somebody how to parent their child, but for me, especially as a single mom, I sure as hell will not be teaching my daughter not to trust me from infancy.